Hi everyone, it's Jacob. This message goes out to Emily Kenny. Hey Emily, my name is Jacob. I don't know if you remember me or not, but I do remember you. I've been really thinking about how I live my life and this, that, and other. And again, I know you probably don't remember me, but I remember you. And I'm just letting you know that I'm sorry. If I did anything wrong to you, or if I did anything wrong to everybody else, that I knew, that you knew, and this and that and other. You know, Jesus had to reveal his will because I refused to live my life. And you know, when I was trying to live my life, there was always people that was always trying to kill me and you and everybody else in spirit, not actual committing that stuff, but in spirit, because that stuff is actually real. And you know, and how I lived my life, I don't remember on how I really did. I do remember people that I've met, people I've ran into, you know, wishing that I would have done right by y'all, and I didn't. I thought I was, and I wasn't. And you know, Emily, I'm sorry. I thought about calling you, but I'm not going to. I did find your phone number on the internet, but and again, I'm not going to call you. I think it's better just to do it this way. I don't know if you still have YouTube or whatever else and whatnot, but Emily, I am sorry. And again, I don't know if you remember me, but I remember you, and I am sorry for a lot of things. And I wish things would have went differently than what everything did. And it wasn't entirely my fault. I wish I could write you a letter and send it to you. And again, I think it's better to do it this way. And again, I don't know if you know who I am anymore, or if you ever remember me, if I remember you. But again, with my life, the way I lived it according to Jesus, I just refused to live my life. I became what you call as a slophead. And again, Emily, I know it's not your fault. It really isn't. It's not anybody else's fault except for mine. And you know, I am sorry. Letting that bad man around you guys. I didn't think he was bad, but he tricked me out of my crown of life, and he tricked me out of my kingdom, which I really didn't want the kingdom anyway. I just wanted my crown of life, and I just wanted everybody else to have the crowns of life too. And again, Jesus had to reveal his will. And the life's challenges, I failed at every single one of them. I let my anger get in the way. And I acted on my anger instead of acting on and actually thinking about things. And again, Emily, I know you're probably not online no more. I know you're probably living your life, and that's good. That's not bad. Emily, I'm sorry. I wish I could get a hold of everybody that I knew, that I met, and let them know that I'm sorry too, but it's just not going to happen. I know it's probably not going to happen with you ever again either, so I mean, I understand. And you know, people that did take it serious, following Jesus like you did, and everybody else following Jesus, and the reason why everything went to heck in a handbag, it was my mistake. It wasn't anybody else's. Me, for one, refusing to live my life. Number two, letting bad people in who I thought were good, and they just weren't. And you know, I was told by Jesus, the family that I came from and the family that helped raise me and stuff, they were always bad. And I cannot correct my actions. I cannot correct my mistakes in my life. I hope that you're not evil. And I also hope that you still have a pure heart of goodness. And again, me being screwed up like I am, the reason why I can't function and I can't do anything right is because I never listened to Jesus, and I had a heart of darkness, but you had a heart of goodness. And I was afraid if I lived my life to do right things instead of wrong things, that I was going to turn other people evil. And you know, I was afraid of that, but it didn't happen. But I was hoping that all of y'all didn't have a heart of darkness and have love in your hearts for yourselves and your families. And see, that's where I failed. According to Jesus, that's where I failed. And Emily, I am sorry. I'm just letting you know that I am. And anybody else that was ever on The Walking Dead that I knew, and again, whoever's watching these videos and stuff like that, they wouldn't believe a crazy man. And the reason why they wouldn't believe a crazy man is because a crazy man has no right to life. A crazy man is not believable, which I really don't blame anyone. I really don't. And according to Jesus, the way I lived my life, I didn't live it good. You know, when I was trying to live it and trying to forgive myself for the things that I'd done wrong, it was next to near impossible. It was because I never listened to Jesus. If I would have listened to him, then whatever he willed was going to be for his will, to help, or not just to help humankind, but to build his kingdom and forget about Satan's kingdom. And I didn't realize that's what I was doing. And the people who I met before, when I was still a saint, they didn't know what to think anymore, and I don't blame them. But from what Jesus told me, you know, I didn't appreciate my life. I should have, but I didn't. I wanted to live it and live it right, but I don't remember how I lived it. And to the people that actually gave a damn didn't give a damn no more because of an asshole. That asshole is the guy that I let in who I thought was good. Instead of listening to Jesus and putting his ass in hell where he belonged. Dude's a piece of shit. And it's like I said, Emily, I'm sorry for everything, and I am. Goodbye, Emily. I hope your life turned out the way you wanted it to. Goodbye.